Hey everybody, hey everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I am going to start off with some lip jelly. Get my lips nice and plumped and moisturized for this Wednesday. And so we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna do a little bit wild and crazy Wednesday makeup. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. So let's go in. I'm going to move stuff around so I can see everybody. We always go over the basics, meaning we always go over the beginning. So what you get in your kit, how to use it, that kind of thing. And then we do fun stuff. So we have, not that that's not fun, but then we go into the makeup part. So hi, Rabia, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Veronica. So we are going to go and kind of dive into some fun makeup. Luminess has color cosmetics. We have skincare. We have, of course, Airbrush. And so I like to kind of encompass everything. And if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know because we'll always put that in there as well. Hello, Jeannie. Good to see you. Rabia, what time is it where you are? All right, let's go over this real quick. This is our icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. And then of course the Breeze, which is what I'll be using today. And then we also, it all comes with makeup. Now you might get it at different times where you might get some free gifts or, different things, but it's all going to come with the makeup. It comes with the 2 bottles of foundation, Love and Blush. And the Love is something you might not use every single day. But it's fun to do different things with. I'm actually going to mix it in with my foundation today. And then the blush is something that you'll use very little of, very little. So only a drop or 2 of the blush is all you need. And then because it does what we like to call bloom. It does come up a little bit. So only a drop. And then when you first get started, we want you to do the following things right here. We want you to keep that stylus moving around the face. It's not a race, but definitely keep that moving. Keep it 4 finger widths away. And you're going to barely pull back on that trigger. Barely, barely, barely. You want very little makeup to come out. And let that sink in. You want very little makeup to come out, meaning this isn't traditional makeup. Hey, Pam, good morning. It's very light. And so, it's not like traditional where you're going to see it instantly. Super, super light. All right. Oh, Jeannie, you are the mixing queen. Let me see what I have. I think I actually do have apricot and probably plum. Oops, that one goes over here. I could probably do that today. So let's go ahead. I'm going to shake these bad boys up, shake up my makeup, and then we will get started. I am going to go in and do my eyes first. So I'm going to go in and put a little bit of glow on my lid because my eyelids are darker. I like to go in and just put and cover them. Now, sometimes I cover them with a concealer. Sometimes I cover them with foundation. But I'm going to go in and just cover my lids just a little bit. And get that started. Now I'm going to go in and taking our translucent powder, I'm going to lightly powder. My lid, because I'm going to do eyes first. I'm going to do eyeshadow first. And I know I said this is going to be wild and crazy Wednesday, but you'll see what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go in with our Nude and Naughty palette. I don't know why I have to say that with an English accent, but makes me smile, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm taking a blending brush and a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go in with a very neutral, actually, let's reverse it up. Let's reverse it, baby. So I'm going to go in with a neutral off-white, almost probably my skin color, and just put that all over from lash line to eyebrow. Good morning, Cindy. I'm going to say hi to everybody else, or everybody again. Cindy, Janine, or Jeannie, Martin, Rabia, Veronica, Lumineness. Rabia, what time is it where you are, babe? We haven't seen you in a while. Pam, what time is it where you all? All right, so I'm just doing this all over color. It's a little bit lighter than my skin tone. And now, hello, Melissa, how are you? Man, we're getting all the oldies but goodies up here. People that haven't been here in a while are jumping on. I love it. Now going in with a medium brown, I'm going to do my crease. And I stuck with neutral colors. Good morning, Elise. How are you? Show me some love. Ah, Pam is on my time, 10:36. All right, going back and forth. And I know y'all are probably going, Heather, what is wild and crazy about that? I thought you said it was going to be wild and crazy. Well, we're going to have some fun. So I'm assuming for everybody, it's either like, what, 9:30, 10:30, or 11:30, right? Alabama. That's right. We talked about Alabama the other day. So I'm just blending this a little bit more, kind of deepening it. That's hard to say. A little bit. We did do the lash lure yesterday. So if you missed that, you can jump on and watch a replay of the lash lure. And see, two colors, super neutral. Ah, Jeannie's California's 8:30. Forget there's that time difference too. California. Sweet home Alabama. Where in Alabama are you from, Elise? Pam on YouTube is Alabama too. We had, was it yesterday or the day before? We talked about what your state, what people think about your state. Meaning people think, I live in Texas, so they think I wear cowboy boots and cowboy hats and I ride a horse to work. And then I was like, we don't have horses. And then everybody from Texas had horses. So I'm like, they poo-pooed my idea. North Alabama. Is it Pritzville? Priceville? Is that the way you say it? Pam, where are you? Sweet home Alabama. So I'm just playing with the eyes a little bit more. Bringing that in a little bit. And remember, the more you do the, that's blending. So I'm just blending it back and forth. I'm like, Priceville just sounds too obvious. You know how everything like has a special way of saying it? Like in New York, there's Houston Street, but where I live is Houston. Where are you from? Houston? Or we have a city. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Pam is in Northeast in Albertville. So you're kind of neighbors. All right. So there we go on the lids. Now I haven't done anything underneath. I haven't done glow or anything. So I can clean this up with a wipe. I can clean this up with just about anything. I'm like, where did my brush go? But I can also just swipe. Now, because I use all matte colors, really, I find the only thing with Luminess, Cali Shake and Bake. I love that. Oh, let's see. Elise says, I don't have an airbrush system yet. And you have to just about convince me. Oh, Elise, get one, honey. You will love it. She doesn't have one, but the videos keep popping up. I love that. You honestly will love it. I mean, you hear from not just me. I mean, for all purposes, you might think, oh, well, she drinks the Kool-Aid, so of course she's going to love it. But people will tell you, like, you're not going to have any regrets. The one thing that I always tell people is it's different than putting on traditional makeup. So don't get it and think you can put it on like your makeup, like you normally do. And that's just what you would normally do because that's what you know up until this point. So putting it on is different. That's why we do these videos. We also do classes. So in the bio and the description, you'll see how to book a class so you can learn. I mean, we have small classes. They're twice a week, and you pop on one of those. We go over how to airbrush. So if you do order it, you can, as soon as you get it, practice, sign up for a class, and you'll love it. Honestly, you really will love it. Brooklyn. Kathy says, I'm from upstate New York, and everyone always expects me to talk with a Brooklyn or Bronx accent. Yeah, you're like, what you doing? Hold on, how can I? Oh, yeah, we don't leave you hanging, girl. Elise said, I love that. I didn't know y'all did that. Yes, we don't leave you hanging. I mean, that is why we do these lives every day. Every day, Monday through Friday, every day of the week, we're here. And it's obviously we talk. So you can ask questions. If you get it, if you're getting it and you're struggling with it and you come on and you're like, Heather, we address it. We do it right then and there. But then the classes are smaller. So it's almost say one-on-one because I go around to each person, ask what your problems are, what's your of makeup, not problems in general. It's not a therapy session, but we address it. So I would have to say that 9.9 people, when they leave the class, they love it. They love it. They understand it. And it's a little bit, I'm going to use the rest of this glow from underneath my eyes. So I'm going to spray that real quick. I did do more tanning tonic. Oh, here's a public service announcement. When doing the tanning tonic with your stylist or your breeze, I'm going to show you something real quick. Make sure when you pour it in, like the first time I did it, I poured way too much and I was cleaning it up and all this stuff. So look at my hands. So be careful with that. But I was a lot more careful this time where I was, hey, Dina, how are you? I was a lot more careful. And so I'm not going to have it on my hands. So just make sure. That was a side note. Now I'm going to take my, let's do blush first. I'll mix the blush. We're going to mix apricot and plum. Apricot. Dina, how are you? How you doing? Speaking of that, did anybody hear that Ross and Rachel might really be dating? I think I heard that in passing on the news today. I just wanted to know if anybody else heard that. Okay, I think I put too much plum, so I'm going to put another drop of apricot. And then I'm going to mix those together. And then now I'm going to do my blush. Jeannie says, I have Airbrush for a year and have 2 systems just in case one breaks. And girl, you know it's true. That is so true. Because like I always tell people, if you have this system, I always tell people to get an extra stylus just in case. Because once you get the art of airbrushing down, then everything else, like you're gonna like, I can't do anything else, I need an airbrush. So it's always good to have backup, because what happens is you're without it one time and you're like, whoa, you know, screaming. All right, I have my blush on, and notice how it is popping up. It is blooming. It is blooming. I am gonna do some tip-top cleaner because now I'm going to my foundation. And so I just want to make sure that that blush is out. I purchased the Breeze about a month ago. When I use a primer, it seems as though the Breeze gets clogged. So Dina, the primer is a little bit heavier than the makeup. So make sure to shake up that, but also what primer are you using? That's another thing. Is it the like the moisturizer primer, the porcelain, or make sure it's that you're putting in? Dina, yeah, let me know what primer you're using, baby, and then I can address that. All right, so now I have it cleaned up. Turn off my system, and I'm gonna mix this together. I mixed the apricot and the plum. All right, so now put my drops of my foundation, and I'm going to put, it's porcelain. So make sure, I'm putting Love in with my foundation. Make sure when putting anything in there to shake it up very well, Dina. The porcelain might be a little heavier, so just make sure to shake that bad boy up. And then if you're still having a problem with it, call customer service. You know, maybe something's wrong with that batch. You'll have to give them the lot number, but maybe they'll need to give you a new one. So just try that first, and then and then go from there. Okay. All right. And guys, you can always reach customer service by calling. It's 888-793. Wait, hold on. I have to type it. It's, I think I can do it here. 888. Why am I going blank? Is Musette here? She always knows. 888-793-7474. I believe that. 888-793-7474. I believe that's it. I've only had to say that like 10 years. But call them. Or what I like to do, and what I would say do, because I don't like to hang on the phone, is jump on our Facebook page and direct message them. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can just direct message and tell them the issue, and they'll look it up for you. So that's what I would do. To me, I just think you get, I don't like being on the phone. What am I gonna lie? Just do it that way. All right, so now I have my foundation, and now I'm going to make my pass. You are right. Cindy's like, the customer service is the best. It really is. And like, if you're not having the best experience with it, let us know. I'll connect you with a manager or ask for a manager. But honestly, they empower our customer service agents to take care of it. To take care of things. Like, you don't have to be passed off to somebody else and somebody else. I mean, there is certain things that the managers can do, but they really are the best. So I have Love and my foundation mixed in. Judy has a backup too. She has the Breeze and the Icon and would be lost. Girl, you know it's true. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, 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 I love you. All right. So now I'm going to blow the rest of this out because I don't need it. See, I put too much in there. I'll blow that out. And then we're going to get to the fun. The fun. All right. So now I have foundation. I have my blush. I put the Love in with my foundation. So I have that nice kind of healthy, youthful glow. And now to jazz up the eyes a little bit, which you know I love to do. So some of you might be like, hey, I'd be good to throw mascara on, and you could go from there. But if we want to take, Pam has the icon. It seems like everybody has the icon in the breeze. I like it. But like if we wanted to take it up, I always like to tell you ways to take it up a notch. And so lining them, I was right. Yay. Thank you, Luminess. 7937474. I always like to take it up a notch. So whether you in lining the eyes, great way. So yesterday we took it up a notch by doing our lashes. The lash lure, and that lash lure, the glue, the 2-in-1 Smart Adhesive, acts as an eyeliner plus your glue plus the magnetic properties. So it gives you that line. You can use the Persuasion eyeliners. Persuasion eyeliners are beautiful, and they come in the calligraphy pen, and you just tickle that lash line right there, and you just drag that on, and makes it so easy. I'm going to have some fun today because we're going back to school. Still summer, so I'm hanging on to that summer. And I'm going to do the Aquamarine Temptation eyeliner. That's why I did a little bit more neutral on the lid. And then I can have some fun with my eyeliner. So if I did that. Go in, and I'm just dragging, again, dragging that right on my lash line. And this is a color I forget about a lot for some reason, but it's so fun. I can cut it out a little bit. And you can go thin or thick. Everybody asks me, Heather, how do you know if you want to go thin or thick? Well, it depends on if I mess up. If I mess up, it's going to be thick. But I figure, you know, with something as fun as this, you kind of want to see it. Isn't that fun? It makes me want to do like a real thick liner. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm going to wipe it off my curly end lashes. But isn't that fun? And then you'll see it. You'll see what a difference it makes too. When I put the mascara on, you'll see that. Now, I am going to take a little thing. One other thing. And this is, which one do I want to do? This is Emerald. And let me do that. You can see the tanning tonic on my hand. And I'm going to take, Mizzy, how are you, my friend? I'm taking the flat eyeshadow brush and sticking it in Emerald like this. And then I'm going to line. Martin, we can see you, babe. I'm lining the bottom part of my lid. Y'all see? Now that song's stuck in my head. Girl, you know it's true. All right. Make that a little thicker. Ooh, we're getting some fun today. All right. So now I'm going to go back, just do a light little sweep of powder. And And voila. Isn't that cool? I love this color. Now I can take my mascara. I'm going to curl my lash real quick. The aqua and the emerald. Yes, Judy, I do too. I actually really love the Persuasion eyeliners. Temptation has some fun ones. We have this one. We have the champagne one, which is a really pretty one. Champagne. Did I say Persuasion? In the Temptation, we have aqua and champagne, which are fun. And then in the Persuasion eyeliners, they're darker and richer, but we do have a blue, a green, a black, and a brown, a gray, but they're deeper. And so you have a lot of, a ton of options, right? All right, so now let's do some mascara. Which will make a huge difference with those fun colors. I mean, look at that. Isn't that fun? Yay! That's our wacky Wednesday. And then I'm gonna stick to my basic. Kiss the back of my hand just to blot some of this lip jelly off. Thank you, Connie. But how many of you would think, I am not wearing that aqua? There's no way. How many would think they wouldn't wear it? And then you see it on and you're like, okay, maybe. All right, I see you there. I like the blush, Jeannie. Thank you. Just lining my lips. That's why I tell you guys, do something fun before you take your makeup off. So right before you wash your face for the night, take your makeup, and before you take your makeup off, put that aqua on. It's a lot of fun. And actually, you can even go in. It opened my eyes, yes. This is Naughty Pink that I'm putting on top. Because I have the lip jelly on and I have the soft rose on, I can add this Naughty Pink, which is usually pretty bright, but it's going to be a little muted. Here. All right, there you go. Hey guys, remember to share this video. Share the video. Like us, love us, want us. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Facebook, share or like. We want to see how much you like us. Because guys, we want, just like who was it? Elise. Elise doesn't even have a system yet, but these keep popping up for her, and she's been joining. So we think we've almost convinced her into getting a system, and that's what they're for. It's so people are not afraid to order. They know we're here for them. They know that we're going to help them. We're not going to leave you hanging. Okay, we're going to be here for you. So share it. All right, guys, thanks so much, and I will see you tomorrow on this Thursday. All right, talk to you soon. Bye for now. And I'm coming back because I just saw Valerie. Valerie, I hope you're still here because I want to know why you think that. Girl, I promise you, and I hope you're still here, Valerie, so say hello if you are on. Valerie says, this product stinks. Valerie, I 100% guarantee you think that because you're not putting it on correctly. And my challenge to you would be to book an appointment with me, girl. I promise you, it'll change your life. It will change the way you think. So Valerie, if you're still here, we know that people do the drive-bys. She waited till right before I was going off to say that, but I would challenge you to book an appointment with me. They're in the link for the description, or is in the description. So book an appointment. Would love to help you, but I 100% guarantee you it's because you're just not putting it on correctly. And so we can go over how to use it. All right. So just wanted to address that. And I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.